Money Row for November 2025 lottery prediction sheet. This covers pick 3, pick 4, or 3-digit, 4-digit lottery. It's all the same thing that we cover on these review videos each and every month. So make sure you guys are subscribed, like, and hitting that bell notification so when these videos do drop as we review it, then you guys can get those alerts and be ready at each and every month. All right, so as we go right here in the beginning, as you can see, Money Row, one of the very popular sheets. Again, you can find these in gas stations, gaming casinos, lottery, any place where there's some type of lottery or some type of state gaming or anything like that. You can try to see if they're there. They're pretty much on like behind the counter, on the counter next to the lottery machine or something like that. So just be on the lookout for it. If not, of course, you see the information where you can find it at. All right, so we see here, we got these numbers here, 647-901-032, 709, 618, 712, 850, and 316. So as I said before, these numbers with the dollar signs I like to focus on first because according to their predictions, these are the numbers that you should double down on first and then rotate to everything else. So it's definitely some numbers on this sheet that I could see that I'll be playing. So you got 901 and then you got 709. So those definitely numbers I'll be playing in sequence for this month to see if I can hit. All right. So as we open this up, okay, we have the lucky horoscope section right here. So of course, whatever your sign is, you can come to this area and try to play everything. So as you can see, we have the Aquarius at the top, 906, 450 with that dollar sign number. Then next up, you have the Pisces 878 and then 903. Capricorn next, you have 230, 629. Taurus, you got that 563, which has got the dollar sign number, and then you have that 765, which is good because they both have the 5 and the 6. Next up, you got the Gemini, you got the 109, and then you got the 931. They both have the 1 and the 9. So just in case it falls a different way, and if a fireball comes with a 3 or a 0, you can catch it either way if it falls, of course. Make sure you guys are playing responsibly. All right, so then Cancer, you got 539 and then 884. And we go over here to the next row. Right there, you got Leo with 913, 567, Virgo 573 and 123. And we got Libra at 056 and 789. Coming down for Scorpio, we have 211 and 362. Sagittarius 892, 110, and then finally Aries with 678 and 784. So all these numbers I'm seeing are definitely in sequence with something I'll be playing together like that. So, right as we move down, we get the November doubles. So, of course, doubles are all numbers that, of course, have double the same number in there. For example, like we go to only the ones with the stars on here. So, you got 044, 2 double numbers, 383, 2 sets of threes, and we have 558. Again, most of these she said double numbers, but this is not a double number. But hey, it's got the dollar sign by it, which means they want you to double down on that right there. So just in case we got some newbies who don't really know what that means, so if you come over here, once we get to this section, we'll review it again. It says dollar sign means it's the best picks. So they want you to play those are the best picks they suggest you play for the month. Again, nothing is guaranteed. Make sure you do your own research with your state's lottery. All right, so that's the November doubles. And then we come over here to the top a little bit. All right, so it says the best picks. So we got the Money Road Dream Guy right here. Because Becky, you should be playing 708. Tyree, 660. If your name is Elijah, 871. Jeffrey, 322. Danny, 766. Patrice, 894. Your name is Judy, then 550. That's for the names. So now if you come over here, we have the Fast and Fancy. Of course, these asterisks pretty much means best picks, just like the dollar sign. At least that's how I pursue it. So 874, we have 452, 307, 023. Then we got 145 in this last row. So I would probably do 145 and then that 142. Then also that 307 and then come up here to that 207, just to kind of keep it in sequence there. So, all right. So that is the Fast and Fancy area right there. All right, then we come down to the Wheel of Fortune area. So, of course, the Wheel of Fortune area has those dollar signs there with the 095. And right up across from that, we got 332. And I don't see any more, but, you know, you still play 783, 602, 783, and 784. I would definitely be in sequence with those. And then don't forget about these numbers here at the top as well. And real quick, sometime I got a question about some of these numbers. These numbers look like they're ran by the same company, as you guys notice. You see this? So they print different ones. So you definitely will see some of these same numbers on both multiple lottery tip sheets. Some of them you won't, but it seems like maybe 50% of the numbers rotate to the same sheets, stuff like that. So um, somebody asked me, does it matter which sheet? I would say yes, because some of them focus a little heavy on pick 3, some help pick 4, and some just give you a little bit of everything. So it depends on your preference. All right, so we got the 4-digit numbers here, right? So of course, right here is telling you best picks. So we're gonna see what the best picks for the 4-digit is: 0215, 6112, 3344. At the bottom, we got 7034. I like that one. And then 1182 above that. Then we go here at 3167. And then we go over here to the last row. We got 3245 and 4567. So I like that 3167 and then 4567. Pick 4 is definitely harder to hit than pick 3 to me. So definitely do your research, pick these numbers out, and check to see if any of these numbers have dropped in your state. All right, so we go here finally to the back. You get nothing but this November, of course, calendar here where you decide what dates you want to play. Like I said, the first is on a Saturday. So if you want to put everything in, then you can go ahead and put the numbers in. And of course, when you go to lottery agent, you can put your numbers here. All right, now for the good part, which we always say for last, is the money roll pyramid. This is where most of everybody's numbers and luck come from, depending on how you play. So of course we got 717 and 417. So that's definitely the sauce right there. You put everything in sequence right there. So I definitely play those. And you remember you can make endless combinations out of this pyramid here. So I see 082 right here. You got 047. You got 006, 135. If you want to go across, you can do a 4-digit number. So you got 01 at the top and 35 here. You get 0106, then you get 0147, 0182. Again, go 4-digit going across, 2765, 8403. And you can take numbers people take. So they take numbers from the middle right here, so 7640, or you can take the 2 end numbers, 8235. So hopefully here's some tips for you guys of how to possibly hit some numbers in your state's lottery for all United States states. So again, Money Roll Pyramid. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed. Check out all our other lottery tip sheets. Our links below to other lottery products and our other video channel where we do everyday product reviews and things like that. So again, this Money Roll for November 2025. Catch you guys on the next video.